Welcome to my store.
Now first I'm going to take all of the lettuce. See, this one is double-sided. It's got the three tanks actually. You put one in one tank. I'm sorry. It's hard doing work and being the cameraman. And as you can see, the angel, he just went right for it. And so the wrasses are even picking at it. The the Clark eyes, sorry. And then the other side can go in this tank, and it's got the blue tang, the angel, maroon. And you take the other piece, and this is for the other guy, the other guy, and the other guy. Now, I'll just put this in. We have the Moorish idol, and as I had said, I don't know what he eats. Well, Dad probably does, but I don't. So it's also got the two angels in there, so they eat that, and I think maybe the Moorish idol might go after it. Yeah, he's eating it. That's good. See, it's weird. When he tries to go after the frozen food, he has to clamp his jaws down, so that sends a burst of water forward, which makes the food go away. I don't know. So then this one here actually goes over on the other side. The rock for the big angel. See how big he is. Sorry for the glare. Just toss that in there and he goes right for it. And this piece here will go over in the boarding tank with the angels in it. And the tank. See, they're going nuts for it. And then last but not least, the last piece of lettuce. This one's going to go in the invert system with all the tangs. And there you go. So that's lettuce. Now, this is actually going to be part 2. I'll feed the mussels. And again, I'm sorry for my cameraman skills at the moment. So then you take mussel, put that in there. See, the grouper's going for it, the dogface puffer's going for it. Who else should I put this in with? And the angel will eat it. He's going for it. Checking it out. I'll put another one down there. All the inverts will eat that. And I'll put the last one, oh, I don't know, maybe here. They're carnivores, they'll eat it. And you just give variety every once in a while. I don't always, sometimes I give mussels, sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. Okay, you may notice how it's got the brine shrimp in it, and, well, actually it looks like they're not thawed. They are. Anyways, it's not clear water. When they package them, they also have the juices in them. So what I do is I take a white net and I strain the brine shrimp out so that it does not pollute your water. I have to put the camera down for this, so hold on a second. So you take your white net and you take your bucket and you just dump it right in. Now, when we had the babies, we used to have the baby guppies and the baby cichlids. When I did that, I strained it into that tank so that all of the tiny little pieces would go in, and yeah. So then, there's still some in this net, so what I do is I just dunk it in one of those tanks. I'll do that after. And you fill it up with water again, so that when you're pouring it out and feeding fish, it makes it easier. Making a mess, of course. Now that we have all of that, we can feed. Now, like I said before, it's still got some left on it. So just take this, and I'll rinse it out in this tank. And then I'll rinse whatever's left into that tank. Well, there's still some left. I'll put it in this tank. And they just go nuts. This is just brine shrimp. I don't know if it's a curry. Actually, I don't know what it is, but it's brine shrimp. So then take the rest of it, and I'll distribute it among the tanks. Put some in this one, And they all come running. I'll actually have to put more in this one because I was not paying attention. And there's a lot of inverts in there that eat it. Here what we do is we take the crab bites actually, and you just sprinkle them in there. I think Dad did it this morning, and that gives them that. And then for here, we have the other fish. Well, there's a marine betta that's in here. He's probably been to more. He's been to like 4 different customers. He outlived one, I think. That was in the other video. I don't know. Anyway, so then you feed. Now, if I have any left over, which I might, I feed it to this tank, and they just go nuts for it. But I also feed them flake. It's just a mix of, I don't know what it is. Dad should really be here. They're just going nuts for it. Here, Dad feeds the green water, so they're all fed. Here's another one. I'll actually have to take the top off. See, because there's gobies in here, and they like to jump, especially the flag ones. So Dad keeps styrofoam on it, and I have to take it off every time, obviously. As you can see, the eel gobies are all wanting that. There's actually quite a few fish in here. The coral beauty's in there. He's hiding. Now, because I fed these guys already, I'm only going to feed them a tiny bit because there is still the bigeye. And he doesn't really eat as much of the... Now, he'll notice that in a bit. Oh, they both go. Yeah. He's going for it. Oh, is he going to go? Hey, you got some. And there's obviously some tangs, the angel. He'll still eat that. And it goes down there with them. And then I'm going to feed a bit because there's the angels in here. Like I said, the Moorish idol, I can't get him to eat this. But I'm going to try him on mysis when these guys are full. Now, see that guy right there? I think he's starting to get lymphocystis. Dad said might be because he has a little growth. Now, lymphocystis, like previously mentioned, if you saw the other video, it's a virus, and it comes once. We don't know why. Makes the fish look butt ugly for a bit, but then they go back to normal, and it never comes back again. It normally comes in on the angels, the tangs. We've had a few angels that it surpassed, but it's not common. One more in. And then, who else? Fed them. Feed these guys some more. Because there's so many fish in the tank, you see me feeding more than once, and quite a bit at once. Now, what Dad normally says is you feed the fish what they will eat eagerly in less than 1 minute. So as you can see, they're going nuts for it, and well, they're all eating. It's good.